High schools need to have home economic classes to better prepare the students for when they graduate. So many kids nowadays don't know how to manage a checkbook, cook with a fryer, shop with a budget, or even know how to save money. Home economic classes would provide knowledge to these problems. I feel like we need to replace some of the electives, such as art, when art isn't even in your career or your degree plan, or you're not doing anything with art, and put home economic classes in those places. According to University of Michigan, after taking the class, those intrigued by material may begin an occupation in one of those fields, such as someone who loves the cooking aspect of the class may become a chef, or a famous chef at that, like Emerald, open up their own chain of restaurants such as Roadhouse or Applebee's. Also, someone who loves the sewing and designing aspect of the class may want to design their own line of clothes, such as Calvin Klein, or even design their own purses, such as Michael Kors, or even have their own line of jewelry, such as Kendra Scott. The University of Michigan states that the most essential part of this class is personal development and decision making. The personal development aspect of this class can give confidence to somebody and let them be able to manage a household, pay their bills every month, and know what's due when, and have that paid and get that all in line. Even buy the groceries for your family for the month. Know what to buy and what you're going to cook, and just how to prepare everything in the household. According to Dover's Pike Jennifer, all children should have basic handyman skills, because one day if their tire was flat and they needed to change their own tire, they would know how to do that after taking this class. Or even if you need to change the oil in your car and you want to do it yourself, this class should be able to teach you how to do that, where you wouldn't have to depend on somebody else to do that for you. The cleaning aspect of this class is very important in times like this. During the COVID-19, it teaches you how important cleaning and proper hygiene is right now, because you want to be able to know how to clean and know how to stop the spread of germs and viruses in your home. Keep it clean so you, your husband, or even your children don't get sick during times like these, or even when the annual flu is going around, or a stomach bug. That cleaning is so essential in our everyday lives. Cooking and the basic nutrition information, I feel like, plays a huge role in your everyday life, because if you don't know how to cook, or you don't know how to plan your meals and not eat junk food all day and snack around and eat things that are very unhealthy, it can make you unhealthy, even obese, have heart problems. So you need to know how to cook, and you need to know what's good for you and what's not, and when you should eat things and when not. Dover's Pike Jennifer states that 1/3 of Americans under the age of 19 are either underweight or obese because they don't know how to cook, or they don't know how to eat right, the basic nutrient info that they need to know. Many years ago, when my grandmother was in school, they had home economic classes. And if you go over to your grandma's house for, let's say, Christmas, you know she's going to cook and you know it's going to be good. You're going to eat. It's going to be so great. But it's because they had those home economic classes. And you come over here, it's always clean, and everyone knows the proper personal hygiene, and men know how to work, because nowadays some men don't know how to work. But it shows that in this generation, a lot of people don't know how to do the basic things in life that they need to know. In conclusion, home economic classes would better educate my generation. I feel as if this class would help students when they have to start becoming adults and they are basically just becoming adults and getting into the real world and how the real world is. This class should have been brought back a long time ago because it needs to be here, because kids nowadays have no idea how to do most of the basic things that you need to know and learn how to survive in the real world. I believe this class would help students overall.